Let's say you have written an AI agent in Vercel SDK or LangChain or any framework. It is deployed and it lives on your GitHub. Customers are using it, and your customers are keep hitting the same tool call failing or latency spike on one specific API call your agent keeps making. This is a fixable problem, but to fix it, you first need to see what your agent actually did, which means wiring up OpenTelemetry, setting up signals, and reading the traces until it clicks. If you are sharp, you will find it. You will also burn like 2 hours doing this. So imagine an agent that already has the infrastructure to read those signals traces and your code base at the same time. It understands the failure, opens an issue, and opens a pull request that fixes it. That is Mender. There are really two hard problems over here which I solved. Mender is two agents. First one is the setup agent. Problem one is wiring open telemetry, which is genuinely annoying. So this is the whole onboarding. Sign in with GitHub, pick the repo my agent lives in. That's it. Mender reads the repo, detects the framework, and it opens a pull request that wires open telemetry. And I read the difference. It is literally 3 files and I merge it. That's it. The setup is done. I never made a Signos account, never touched a key, or I did not even write a config file. The thing I learned building this was my first design handed users a Signos key to paste in. So they had to bring their own key and I could not automate it. You cannot commit a live credential to someone's repo. So that's why I had to create this architecture. The hosted Signos cloud URL will be given to the user in that pull request. A public token for the agent, which is a way of authenticated that the token is actually created by our backend, and a public unique name for that particular agent. And the backend will have the ingestion API key and all the secrets which will not be publicly exposed. And that is exactly what made 3-click setup possible. Here's my agent failing in production. Now watch the dashboard. Mender pulls the error spans back out of signals, it fingerprints them, and it has analyzed it with incident count. And as you can see, it has analyzed error span. And if I comment Mender HQ fix, it generates a patch, runs it through 5 guardrails, and opens a draft pull request. I review everything and I merge the pull request. So the tech stack we have used is TypeScript and Hono on the backend, Postgres for the incidents, and React on the front end. OpenTelemetry writes the telemetry in Signos, stores it. I read it back through the Signos MCP. That is Mender. Link is below in the description. Thank you so much.